Salutations, fellow treasure hunting addicts. This is Incognito, and we are live streaming my Rap and Rap. We're going to share what I found and what character Allie dug up for me. She was so kind as to push me around in my wheelchair and did all of this stuff when I found it with my ye old legend. So here we go. I'm going to start off with sending out 5 memberships, and that'll be my 10 membership limit for this month. So I started out this time with the memberships gifting so that maybe we'll get a couple of people in here that haven't been in for a little while. So sit now, it says, and I did, and here it comes. All right. See who we gave memberships to today. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm just going to say Pruth VG. Congratulations, you have a Incognito membership. And Dispatched TV, congratulations, you have a Incognito membership. Isabella Elliott 6484, congratulations, you have a Incognito membership. Smag the Magnificent, I haven't seen him in my channel for a hot minute. Maybe he'll come in and say hi. He's my neighbor in Wyoming. So, and we have Aunt B 2877. Congratulations. Thank you for being out there and being my... Hey, David Carlisle. How is it? How's everything? How you feeling, brother? Okay. So we have 5 new members. Let's see if any of them come in and say hi. I think there's just you and me so far, David. No, it says I got a couple people lurking. So come in and say hi. Got a little rough voice this morning for some reason. But we've dug quite a few little targets here on Wednesday. We got a couple of surface finds, and we've got some really interesting finds. We didn't get anything really valuable, but who knows, right? That's right, we're here. Not everybody likes to say hi, but that's okay. You being here is ADB, how are you? So we did get some pretty interesting finds on Wednesday. Still didn't find my gold ring though. Gold ring is there. One of these days I'll find it. So we'll look at most of these under the microscope because most of them are real small. We'll switch here in a minute to the microscope. Take a look at what I found and what character Allie dug up for me. And my daughter's real sweet. She pushes and pulls me around in my wheelchair so we can find things, and then she digs them up for me so that I don't have to get out of my wheelchair, get on my knees. But she has fun too. It is a little bit of a job pushing me around in a wheelchair. You guys are being oppressed by smoke from Canada? Wow. Can't they keep it on their side of the border? There should be some way to blow it back. So anyways, we've got 5 new members. I'm just wondering if any of them will show up to say hi. But let's take a look at some of the things we dug out of the ground. One of the first things that I dug up was this right here. This is pretty cool. This is a keychain, and I haven't got this out yet, but this slides back and forth, and it locks the socket in here. So I'm going to clean this up, put the socket down in the bath. What kind of thing? Anyway, get the socket unstuck from the holder here, the keychain. That was pretty neat find. I first thought it was, looked at it like this, I thought it was a vape, but I haven't never found one of these before. It's pretty interesting. And another interesting find that you don't find too often. It's a really nice picture. And I don't have any paper here. I think. See if this will write. Probably a paper napkin. Right, the paper napkins. But it doesn't look like it writes. That's probably why it's there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it does. It does write. Okay, so we got a nice ink pen that writes. Oops. Nope, right there. Yeah. Yeah. And see there it writes. Cool. It's always nice to get a useful ink pen. Got one gear, and the gear is off of the costume where they dress in the Game of Thrones genre or theme. Am I not all the way down at the bottom here? Uh-oh. So, what else was really interesting here? I did get a heart pendant here. It not one of my favorites, but it is pendant. It was jewelry. And Oh, one of the most interesting things we got was wool hair tie. My focusing is not working real well here. Let's see if the microscope is going to be a better idea here. One second. Turn on the light. And see what we got here. Yeah, scary wolf's head. Maybe that's too much light. No wonder I can't hold it. There we go. I don't think this is silver. I think it's silver plated. I don't see any markings on the inside anywhere. None in there. No. No marking to be seen. I'll turn it over here. I think it's just silver plated. Yeah, it looks like right there is copper. Looks like silver plated copper. The nose looks like it too. So it's a little hair tie thing. Not hair tie, you might braid your hair and then put this braid through this, and then you put something below it to keep it from sliding out. And you've got a little wolf thing in your hair. It could be brass or bronze. Definitely silver plated. So I didn't get any silver or gold, but that's okay. Did get a really cool sixpence. It's in pretty good shape too. $1962. That was a good year. I was 12 years old back then when this coin was minted. 1962. I'm going to get my other camera situated so I can go back and forth here. I had to pull it down. I've got two cameras that are working right now, and I don't know Well, I've got them working, but they're just not working all the time. Let's see what we can do with this. See if I can get my there we go. Okay, now we'll go back to the microscope. So that was a fun find out in the Ren Fair area. Sixpence. Find a lot of foreign coins out there because they carry the coins, they're dressed to the era, and they have coin purses and stuff, and they just pile a bunch of coins in there, and they drop a whole bunch of different coins. This is really cool that I found here. This this dragon token here. It's got a big dragon on one side, and it's just a token. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna lens it in a minute, but then it's got a tiny dragon on this side, where the tail is supposed to be for the other dragon. So let's lens it. Put the sixpence back up there. That sixpence is in really good shape for 62. Let's see what Geo Lens says about this dragon token. I got one before. This is my second. So this is metal token, fantasy metal token used in games like Dungeons and Dragons rather than real currency. Oh, that's what it's from. I thought it might be from Dungeons and Dragons. Well, there you go. That's a Dungeons and Dragons coin. Interesting. They've got all kinds of different ones. I don't know what the nomination of that one might be. Huh. Okay. Alrighty then. No, I don't think so. Oh, you mean the sixpence? That might be. I don't know. 62. Let's check that. Yeah. $62. That doesn't say. Let's just Google it then. Is a 1962 English sixpence any part silver? No.
English sixpence doesn't contain any silver. It's made from a copper and nickel alloy, specifically 75% copper and 25% nickel.
Peter! Hey, it's been a hot minute. Thanks for popping in. Hey, happy guy. Hey, thank you, Cognito, for being a member for 21 months. Thank you so much. So anyway, the pence is actually 75% copper and 25% nickel. No silver there. Okay, but we got the Dungeons and Dragons coin. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like a phoenix there, doesn't it? But yeah, the second one of these I've got it in my odd coins. That's cool. We did get some coppers here. We got a 1978 copper. They're not in real good shape. They've been down there a while. Some of the things we dug out, I'm looking for surface finds because the fair just ended, so I get 50-50 on surface finds and very deep. We got a 1964 copper, and we got a 1981, I think. Yeah, 81. So we got 3 coppers. That's pretty cool. Those in my copper bin. And oh, here's a cool button. This one's got a really cool Celtic design on it. Needs to be cleaned up. Find a lot of buttons out there. Almost looks like a fleur-de-lis. Not quite. And then I know for sure this is a Celtic design. This is a really nice button too. So we had some pretty good finds. This one is a plain button. It's just a rim, like a brass button. But still, it's a pretty cool size. All my buttons are the same size. They're like 1-inch buttons. I usually get a variety of sizes on the buttons, but this time I got 3 1-inch buttons. I did get a ring, but it's one of the prongs. It's a cheapy bubblegum ring, but it's still a ring. And it's see if I can. I'm just going to straighten out the tab. One of them is broken off. It's just a tin ring, like a Cracker Jack ring. It has a crown on it, and the one side is there, but the other side had been broken off. I didn't fall anywhere close by. Definitely a ring, Cracker Jack or not. Hey, Backbreaking Metal Detecting, how's it going? How are you today? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Don't forget to give the thumbs up here. Let me change my banner. Nice to see everybody today, especially my son, Happy Guy, 3264. So I did get another ring, but it's not a real ring. I thought it might be there for a minute, but it's too small and thick. I think it's a spacer. But there was a hot minute I thought I saw something on the edge, but it's not. It's just plain. So it's got to be a spacer. Unless there's a mark on the inside. No luck. But I am up to 50 rings with that little Cracker Jack ring. Got a nice bead. Thought this one might be silver, but it's not. It's one of the cheaper ones. I find a lot of these are silver. This still has part of the cord inside. So we did a lot of these beads like this that are silver hair beads. This is not a hair bead, so got a nice fishing lure. Here's looking at you. They got a 1 nickel. and it's a 1969. Got some old coins, 81, 78, 64, 69. That's just not old enough on the dimes. Dimes got to be 64. And this one's too dirty to see. See if I can turn it off a little bit. I know it's a dime. I'd like to get a date off of it here and see if I know it's not silver. Go far from it. 2000. Here's a pretty dime. This is older than the 2000. Looks much, much better. I think that one looks like it's just scratches. I thought it had a chip on the face there. No, it's a scratch. Those are the only two dimes, one nickel that I got. Sixpence go over there. I didn't get any quarters. I got gypped on the quarters. I got some Zinkins. Look how bad that looks. It's only 8-year-old. These are really bad. I don't think I can get the date off some of them. There's another 25. These are terrible for 25 pennies. And here's, that's probably going to be a no-go for the date. Oh, maybe not. The other side's better. Another 25. Wow. All 25 pennies in it. Terrible looking. And we'll go on that one for a date. We got another 20. All the pennies that I can read the dates on are all 25s. So they weren't out there that long. They look bad. Well, this one's only an 11. Okay, look how bad that looks. Looks like the moon. I don't think I'm going to get the date off this one. Smeared with concrete. And we got uh, 17 there. Just barely see that one. Aren't these wonderful? These are all rollers. Yeah, there's one that Even has a big clod on it. No getting a date off that one. See a big clod right in the center. All right, that's it for the pennies. Did get a little bangle jangle here. These are just like little sequins off of costumes. Little silver shiny things. And get down to the good stuff here in a second. Did find some cool little things. Like, I thought this was pretty cool. A little fishbone charm. I don't know why. That's how I think a fishbone charm. Do you have any ideas? Get these in the bath and see if I can make them look any better. This one was pretty cool. It's a little turtle. It goes this way. These are little copper charms. In a minute. So I did get a couple pretty cool little things. Little charms are so small I can't pick them up. And got two little octopi here. They'll look a lot better once I give them an ultrasonic bath. Little copper charms. That's a really cool one. I find some big necklaces like this. So this is a little charm, but I find they've got necklaces with this. It's not in here. I think it's a kraken. Invisible River Ranch. There you are. How's it going? Not so invisible now, baby. So we got some pretty cool little charms. Got a bunch of beads. Some of these, you can spell names with them. See why I can say spell MIDI. MIDI. And G, I can get spell get and my. It's not very. We did get one little gemstone here, and this little diamond gemstone. And we got this one. This was a surface find. I saw this side of it, which is silver, and it turned out that it was nice looking ruby gemstone. So I probably have something that I can set this little ruby in. It's pretty good size. It's like 3/4 inches long. Waiting for the sun. You got clouds? Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. There's another E. So I can spell might, mit, my, get, Tim, Jim. Hey, I can spell a lot of things with those letters. So, what have I shown you here? I think I've shown everything that I got. And, oh, this one little thing. This is on a cord. It's a string. I got this itty bitty guy here. Oh, cool. The CATS data center. So what would you guys say out of everything here is the find of the day? Let's switch back. Cameras let you look at me for a minute. Hey, there I am. So, which do you think would be the find of the day? The wrench, kitchen, portable socket, the ink pen, which works, by the way. Nice, and it writes. The 3 buttons. I know it's not the ring because it's only half a ring, but it's a ring. That's all you can say about it. The 4 charms. The Oh my god, that was smart. Um, the wolf's head hair twirler thing, or the Dungeons and Dragons coin. Or the sixpence. Hey, CDG, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Takes tons being lost and found. I haven't. I've been thinking about. I've got boxes of stuff, boxes of jewelry and stuff. I've been thinking about, you know, setting that out for sale. So, any thoughts on what the best find is of the day? Nice. Fifth one this season. I got a few this season. I'll have to count them. I'm up to 50 rings. You got some thieves around you? Yeah, we got plenty of those. We were kind of worried for a little while. We had a bunch of bandits going around in our neighborhood, breaking in back doors. We even had some that uh, were going around the neighborhoods around us, and they never got to us. I think they got stopped before they got to us, but they were working in teams, and they would have somebody come up to your door and keep you busy, try to get you outside while somebody came around the back door and broke into your house that way. Then there's some just didn't even care about breaking in, sneaking around. They would just get you to open the door and then rush you. And two or three of them rush you and take you off guard. Luckily, yeah, I didn't have anybody. So, They don't. Yeah. I don't know if they hang out too long. No renters around there. And when we first moved down here 40, uh, 42 years ago, we moved down to Southern California, and we moved into a neighborhood, and there was everybody knew the kid was stealing things, but he just run around stealing things. He had that. Nice, you got mountain lions? All we have around here is coyotes. The closest thing to a mountain lion, we have stray cats. So, got no ideas on what you'd say was my best find, huh? What the find of the day is? Bet you don't have too many around with the mountain lions. There's a mountain lion with a short tail. And we got bobcats around here sometimes. I've seen bobcat. Treasure Neil! How you doing, brother? And we got a. I've seen a couple bobcats. One was right by the post office. I don't know what it was doing, hanging around the post office, but it's been a few years ago, probably about 15 years ago. Bobcat wandering right downtown, right by the post office. So nobody's going to say what they think the best find is for the day, huh? I think that I'm probably out of this just because it's different and I've never found one before. And let's say this is the find of the day. This keychain half-inch socket. But I think this coin is pretty cool too. The Dungeons and Dragons dragon coin. That's pretty cool. It's the size of a quarter. So nice gold coin. And I found a lot of cool finds, though I can't really pick and say, oh, this is definitely the find of the day. Got the wolf head. Can I get this to focus? Probably not. Let's see if I can do it this way. If I hold it there, take it out of the camera. No. It's, I don't know why this camera won't focus. Maybe you get out the whole background out, maybe. No? It's a dilemma. Get all this stuff picked up. I'm going to take it in and give it a bath. Some of these things will look a lot better after they've been bathed. So, everybody looking forward to a cool weekend? Gonna have a hot weekend? Are we looking to go hunting anytime this weekend, any of you? How about you, Neil? Going hunting? What is this? Found something here. Must have fallen out of something. I gotta go to the microscope here. Just found something that I didn't dig up. Don't know. Oh, it's a little. Huh. I didn't dig that up. Another little jewel. I didn't have anything it came out of. Huh. Weird. I'm going to take that wrench out there and put it in my electrolysis. Trying to think of what it was, my electrolysis bath out there, and get it cleaned up. See if I can get it to come out so that don't know whether I'd ever use it. It'd probably just go in with my keychains. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-huh. I think I got it. Come on. Kind of hard to push forward on the thing and pull. I almost got it out, I think. Well, I got it to move anyway. See there. I got it to move. But okay. Kind of an awkward thing. To push and pull, you got to push this down this way towards the socket and pull the socket the other way. Well, I got it loose. It means it'll come out eventually after I get rid of some of that rust. The part doesn't seem to be rusting, just the socket rusted. So I should be able to get it out of there. Not much trouble now that I've broken that loose. Yeah, it's like that's what is like your drill bit. You know those drill bits, like exchangeable bits that you have to push forward on that sleeve. And I can get it to go back in where it, no, I might have been too bad. Now it's spinning and not locking. So. Oh, there it goes. Now it's locked. Huh? Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah, get some WD-40 in there. Get some of the rest loose. Uh-oh. What'd you do? My mouse got carried away and tried to get off the screen and brought up some news channel. Well, foaming liquid wrench. Does that work better than WD-40? WD-40 really works on rust really good. Great on new tires. Oh, to clean them? Clean the gunk off of them? Is it just me, or do you feel that new tires get dirtier faster than used tires? Oh, seat the bead. Oh, you use that to seat the bead. Oh, okay. When I used to work on tires, I worked for a truck stop and worked on tires. And trucks were a little different, but they did cars too. They had some really sloppy stuff that You'd run around on the, and then when it dropped, it sealed around the bead. And then to fill any gaps, it was, those old machines back when I worked on tires in the late '60s, early '70s. That they were not like they are now. Those old machines are really much different than what they use now. Pop tires and put them back on. The same idea, but they're ones that are pneumatics now. We had work cars made. They weren't pneumatic. They were humatic, human muscles. Yeah, but I don't even like to think about working on tires anymore. Because when I worked hard, I always work hard. Wished I could have stayed out longer on Wednesday, but my motor ran out of gas. And I couldn't get any more out of my motor. She does real well though. I mean, pushing. I'm only 175 pounds, but at 30 pounds to the wheelchair, and you're pushing around 200 pounds for 2.5 hours. That's a long time to be pushing around 200 pounds, pushing and pulling in rough terrain. Hey, look there. I've almost got 10 people watching me today. So, how many thumbs up do I have here? I can't see. I got to go into. Oh, it's not going to tell me. I got one because I put it in there. How am I supposed to tell how much? Oh, that's really weird. I can't tell how many thumbs up I have. I don't know why I can't tell. There, we've got 10 people watching. Hey, if I could just get 10 thumbs up. I don't know how many I've got. It's really the weirdest thing, man. I just don't understand sometimes when things are going. And I can see how many people watch, but I can't see how many thumbs up. Not even if I go in my YouTube channel. No, I can't. I don't know. I can't even see my chat. Nope, that didn't. Oh, yeah, it did work. Oh, look there. I went out of it and came back in. And see, I got 18 likes. Nice. Well, see if we can get to 20 then. Got to go out and come back in. Too many oddities here. Well, you say 15. It just they went. It says 18 there now. Ah, well, one of them is me. Huh. Well, wait a minute. That's not. That's not my live. That's a different live. Went out of. When I went out of the live, I went back into the wrong one. So, okay. Well, now it says I have 14. Somebody took one away. Or two away. Or just one. I left my like up there. Okay. Yeah, it was off because we went into the wrong live. It went out, and then when I clicked on it, I clicked on the wrong. It's running normal. Okay. I was talking to Tupac yesterday online there, and he asked me why I wasn't going to, if I was going to ever go back to a horizontal feed. But look here, I'm on a horizontal feed, and it doesn't get fed into anything. The only people that come are my subscribers, the one that gets notifications. And maybe somebody will pop in that most all of you guys, everybody here, only got a couple people that are talking that says I have 8 watching. So, and I know if everybody here just said hi right now, but I know that I wouldn't have anybody that I didn't know. But that's okay because I don't do giveaways and stuff right now. I only get the guys that like to chat with me, mostly, and a few that just like to watch. Take a look. The lookers, lookers, workers. But that's okay too. But I don't know why they don't put the videos out and the live streams out like they do with the vertical live streams. Vertical live streams get put out on the short feed and on the vertical live feed, and there's not really a horizontal live feed. Yeah, you're always here. New Marshall's generally always here. Hey, New Marshall, are you one of the lurkers that I got? I got let's see, let's count how many names have said hi. There's David Carlisle and DB and uh, Katita and Happy Guy, my son, and it's backbreaking, metal detecting, that's 5, and being us, it's 6, and invisible river edge, it's 7, and CBB, that's 8. It's the ones that are all on now. That's all. If I just named off the 8 that are watching, oh, treasure hunting unit, it's 9. It's, said hi, got in with the chat. Yeah, I guess that's it. Find people and have been in chat. So I know we can have a good fun conversation. Too bad everybody doesn't want to get into the conversation. That's what this is all about, talking about hunting and stuff, finds and everything. I didn't really get anything great, but I got some really interesting things. So hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. Coffee. Yeah, it's Friday. I get 2 days off from my hyperbaric treatment. Did you guys see that thing I get into every day for 2 hours? It's on my community page, but I'll show you a picture of it. Turn the gamma down. And that's right. But yeah, I gotta climb into this thing for 2 hours every day. It's not exactly like mine has more glass in it. Not that part that's at the back that shows is metal. There, about 2/3 of that is glass. for 5 days already. I've got 15 more days to go. And 5 days already. I'd spend 2 hours a day staying under pressure. Under pressure. do. Yeah, the insurance pays for that. So I go in and it's a pure oxygen tank. You go in under 2 atmospheres, like, oh, how many feet down? Let's find out how many feet down. How many feet down is 2 atmospheres? What happened to my sound here? How many feet represents 2 atmospheres?
2 atmospheres of pressure is represented by a depth of 33 feet of seawater.
So that's like putting down 33 feet in the water for 2 hours. So stay there and watch television. Learned a lot on History Channel, though. Anybody want to know anything? We talked about weapons. Watched Forged in Fire, and I watched a guy making a suit of armor for himself to where he can swim with Mako and tiger sharks. And watching these guys talk about satellite views of the Earth and sinkholes, and it will kill. Yes. And Skinwalker Ranch. You guys ever heard of Skinwalker Ranch? Learned about that, and how they're looking into this area on Skinwalker Ranch. Skinwalker Ranch actually came from where the natives believed that people were shapeshifters, and in their skin they can change into any kind of an animal. But the other part of it is that there's something there causing a dome, almost like a force field where they can't get signals through, and if they put a drone in there, it says the drone's like so many feet outside the dome when it's in the dome and stuff. Pretty interesting things there about the force field and the area. It's an anomaly. Following the new season is a YouTuber guy, follows it all. You're the YouTuber guy that follows it all? You're not going to pay me anything. I don't have to pay for this. So I get extra knowledge, and I don't have to pay for it. So yeah. Oh, there's my coffee. Yeah, only in the chamber. Yeah, for 2 hours a day, I get educated and 100% oxygen at 33 feet underwater. Quite a bit of pressure, and my ears pop for 15 minutes, both ways, going down and going up. So that's pretty interesting, though. It's supposed to help your your veins, make your capillaries grow. Gemini says, yeah, what's the best benefits from a hyperbaric chamber?
Since we were just talking about underwater pressure, a hyperbaric chamber essentially recreates that exact environment on dry land. By raising the air pressure inside the chamber, usually to between 1.5 and 3 times normal atmospheric pressure, and having you breathe pure oxygen, it forces an immense amount of oxygen directly into your blood plasma, tissues, and bodily fluids. From a medical standpoint, the most powerful scientifically proven benefits of hyperbaric oxygen therapy, HBOT, center around healing stubborn or hypoxic oxygen-starved tissue. Here are the core benefits. Accelerated wound healing. It is a game changer for diabetic foot ulcers and non-healing wounds. The massive influx of oxygen stimulates angiogenesis, the growth of brand new blood vessels, to restore blood flow to damaged areas. Fighting severe infections. High levels of oxygen are toxic to certain bacteria, especially anaerobic ones, which thrive without air. It also supercharges your white blood cells, making them much more effective at destroying invading germs. Treating decompression sickness. For scuba divers, this is the only cure for the bends. The high pressure shrinks the nitrogen bubbles trapped in the bloodstream and forces them to safely dissolve back into the tissue. Reversing carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide binds tightly to your red blood cells, blocking out oxygen. The immense pressure inside a hyperbaric chamber physically forces the carbon monoxide off your hemoglobin and floods your body with the oxygen it desperately needs. Reducing severe swelling. It causes blood vessels to constrict slightly, which rapidly reduces swelling and inflammation from serious injuries or burns, all while actually increasing the oxygen delivery to those injuries. A quick distinction. There is a big difference between medical-grade hard chambers, which use pure oxygen at high pressures to treat serious conditions, and the soft, portable zip-up chambers you see at wellness spas. Soft chambers generally use normal room air at much lower pressures, meaning they don't provide the same deep cellular oxygenation required for major medical healing. Hyperbaric therapy is used for a variety of conditions. Would you like to look closer at a specific area? See the full list of FDA-approved conditions for HBOT. Explore HBOT's use in sports recovery and brain health.
Yeah, I gotta take a picture of that one because that's more like the one I'm in. It's all glass like that. I couldn't find it. Huh. Thanks, John. Happened to my eyes all of a sudden. Turn down the gamma and I can't see it for some reason. In order to see the pictures, I gotta have higher gamma. But turn the gamma down, they become all blurry. That's not good. You guys want to see what a foot with no toes looks like? Go collecting! How's it going? Oh, wait a minute. Um, How come my don't have a selector here? Mhm. Wow, what happened to my selection here? Can't get to my. That's weird. No, I can't go into my screenshots. Weird. I have to look into that. I don't have time today. So how's everything going, Colonel H? Wanted to save that. Maybe if I go in. Here. Maybe I didn't take a shot of it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Now I gotta go into the update on my phone. Little boogers. Oh, that's not it either. What is that? I have another dilemma that I have to figure out. Not always the best time to try and figure something out to change. Well, talking to you guys. What's going to be the 4th of July quarters? You know, I saw that there's the companies that does the grading, slabbing, is given a $5,000 reward to the first person that sends the 4th of July quarter in for slabbing. Probably got like 1,000 quarters, right? 24 hours later. I saw a guy on Instagram that was doing quarter roll hunts, and he bought 2 boxes of quarters, and showed that he had gotten like 4 enders in each box, so like 8 Fourth of July quarters out of 2 boxes of quarters. They only did 250,000 quarters. Why would they put so many in? How many would that be? 250,000. If that was all there was 4 per box. How many boxes would it take to take up 250,000? So calculator. No, that's calculator. Calculator. And glasses. So 250,000 divided by 4. You got 4 guaranteed enders, and that was all. That would be 62,500 boxes if they put 4 quarters in each box. He got a $2,500 reward. Oh, maybe they split it, because the one guy was 5,000. One company. So yeah, people out there do that kind of stuff. But anyway, if they just put 4 quarters in each box and they were all enders, if they made sure that every quarter was shown, it'd be 60. Because he had 2 boxes and both of them had 4 enders in it. Yeah, it was PCGS. I saw it. Yep, PCGS. You're right. I couldn't remember which it was. But wish I could afford to go out and get about 10 boxes. But that'd be $5,000 to get 10 boxes of quarters, which I ain't got. I got 4 quarters in each box. I hear that somebody sold them already that they found for $6,000. So you got 40 coins and sold 39 of them. And got $6,000. That'd be cool. That'd be $234,000 right there. I couldn't fathom actually that there were 4 enders in both those boxes that he got. That was, he showed them. I mean, they were sealed boxes, and you could see the enders. They were open enders, so you could see the enders. They were holes over the quarter. You could see them. So, Colonel, what do you got planned for this weekend? I never had that kind of spare change either. Anybody got something good planned for the weekend? I'd like to go out hunting again tomorrow. I'd like to, but it's probably not going to happen. It's hard to find a engine. Still not full sun yet? So, how about a sun lamp? Will that help you out? Get yourself a grow lamp and put over your solar array. I wonder if anybody's ever thought about that. But it takes electricity to run the solar grow lamp. Yeah, it's been really clear here. It's been really clear the last few days, and it's up in the 90s and just broke over 100. So I think today's going to be a lot cooler. It's probably going to be in the 90s today. As I'm sitting here, it's noon. It's almost 1 o'clock, and my room here. Yeah, we had all our clouds the first week of June or July. We had June gloom in July. Had a lot of clouds in. We shall tumble. Take my goodies in and put my ultrasound in a few minutes. Take some pictures on all the things after I clean them up. See if I can electrolyze that. If I can get out in the backyard, okay. I'm going to see if I can get my this thing in the electrolysis. But now, I think I'm just about going to come out. But I think this socket's really for this thing. This thing still holds pretty tight. I think the socket rusted and I twisted and all the sharp off of it, so it's not going to be useful. You put it in a drill, chuck it down, chuck it, and do it that way. It'll still be a good half-inch socket, but I don't think it's going to work in my receptacle. Two words that I get mixed up all the time just because of the way they sound: reciprocal and receptacle. They mean two totally different things. They're not even close. Yeah, it probably was on a ring of them. This probably hooked on a ring, and there was like a whole array of 10 sockets or something like that. I bet you're right. The model didn't for me. I never found one. Yeah, English. But I am glad they're going to make English our national language, and that in order to become a citizen, you have to speak English. But I'm really glad they're going to do that because, just like if there was two people going to a foreign country and they speak English and nobody spoke English around them, and they just did nothing but speak English, not tried to speak the language, try to have a conversation. You know, they get mad at you there. Yeah, whoever did, I bet they did miss this because it's like a handy tool, especially if you're maybe on a machine that had adjustment bolts that are half, and that was your main tool. That would be terrible. You lost that. But I don't think it's supposed to be. Well, actually, that swinging around, that spinning on there, probably isn't what I think it is. I don't think that this is something that you use as a tool. This would be just a socket that you can, it'd be a quick change. So you could pull this off the ring or have it on your belt and be a quick change, right? This wouldn't be anything you could actually torque on. So if I get it to where I can get it out of there, I don't think it matters much that it spins on there because I don't think it's supposed to catch and be used into it. You can't get any torque on that. Let's see. Is there a special gamma back up here? Let me see. And go to lens here, and I use this for a lot of things. Oh yeah, they're even color coded. They come in a carabiner. See a good shot of one. These are smaller ones that yeah. The smaller one's probably metrics there. Got a carabiner. You put quite a few on there. Hook it to your belt, your tool belt, and you got. Well, that's not exactly the same. Bummer, I lost my lens here. There's another one. Better picture. Oh yeah, you can buy these things, which is that right there. So that's the holder that you can buy. You can put whatever sockets you want on it. This one, this is just the sockets to put the wrench, or this is just the clips to hold the sockets, so you can put whatever size sockets you want in them. Right there, they charge like $15 for 6 of them on a carabiner. There's 6 of just these things right here, different color codes. Cool. So if you know a mobile mechanic, that beats if you're going to be under a car too. If you're out there doing stuff on your car, beats having a tool chest with you or a tool kit with you. You just have the sockets to change out. Yeah, quick release. That's what you could put screwdriver tips, you could put sockets, with, extensions. They've got extensions. You just anything in there that's quick release, right? Very cool. So not so much the socket, but that's a pretty cool little weird find. After you lose it, yeah. That's pretty cool. I wonder, get some information on this wolf's head, maybe. Now I've got snakes comes up. Toe rings. Sometimes lens doesn't give you exactly what you're looking for. But I like the interesting things that I find at that Ren Fair. So, everybody's got any big plans for the weekend? Middle of July. Tomorrow's the 17th. No, today's the 17th. Today's the 17th, huh? Yeah, today's the 17th. I'm running a day behind. Certainly nice to be hanging out with you guys again today. Maybe tomorrow I'll get outside and sort all my garbage that this is just the trash that I've dug. I didn't even dig. Actually, my daughter dug it. I just detected it. And I'm going to have to separate it in the aluminum and the scrap steel with trash. And maybe I'll hang out outside and let you guys hang out with me while I sort through the trash that we've dug up while being in a wheelchair. See if anybody shows up to hang out then. But maybe I'll get more people to hang out because I think I'll shoot that one vertical. I only get all you cool guys that like hanging out with me on Fridays. I very seldom get a new person from the horizontal feed. Once in a while, and I get all you guys that hang out with me all the time, and that's much appreciated. I was wondering why my yes, you are. Yes, you are. The coolest. Just name your own superlative. Pick it out. Make it name tag. But got about one more minute, so I'll use it saying adios to everybody. Let's see. I'll steal this one. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Till then. Yeah, I don't do much except hang out right now. But God bless y'all. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out, chatting it up. And deco at my is my booty. That's not all. But you guys have been awesome. Thanks again. Stay safe and safe. Get out there, get some sunshine, especially when it comes out there in Visible River. And thank you guys for just being you. Later, Gators. Let's hunt. Bye.